job. So I've been working since about March, late March. And I got a job at a hospital. So a lot has been happening with that. And actually, I just got up to get ready for work. So y'all gonna see. Well, this is probably just gonna be a video about work. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm up, I'm getting dressed, getting ready, about to eat, and I am gonna head out. I have about like an hour to get on out of here. So this is what's up today.
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
well, it's good afternoon. It's good morning for me because I just woke up. But last night was a very good and interesting night. Patient that I believe she had a skin flap done on her head back here. And they used leeches, which was very interesting. It's like I've seen leeches used like on TV and things like that, but to actually see it live being put on the skin flap and watching them fall off and things like that, that was kind of really cool to see. I wasn't with her too much. I just happened to be passing by, and I chose the neurocritical unit because I knew that they were going to be doing leech therapy, and they had another nurse tech with the nurse who was who had the patient. So I was trying not to hover or anything like that, because of course if it was me, I would want to be able to get a full learning experience, especially if my nurse had that patient. So I just went over every now and then, just trying see what was going on and things like that. So that was pretty fun. But I am up now, and I am about to fix something to eat and get dressed for work again. I really don't have much time in between everything to sit and chat, just because I'm working 12 hours, and when I get home, most of the time all I have time to do is get like 6 to 8 hours of sleep, make a meal, get dressed, and get back out there. So it's I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. Like, being a nurse tech, even just working in the hospital, is making me fall so much more in love with nursing than I already was. So yeah, this is definitely the place for me. So I have a few videos coming for you guys, but in this video it's just gonna be about my work week. So hope you guys are still hanging in there. And you know what, if you are still hanging in here, tell me, if you are in nursing school, are you currently working at a hospital? So let me know. Alright, I am at work now, in the break room right now, waiting for about 6:38, and then I'm gonna go on the floor and I'm going to troll for interesting patients. I might just go back to the nurse that I had last night, because she was pretty cool. She was really cool. I might go back to her. We'll see. See, guys. So I am back home. Tonight was a very interesting night. So we had a cold at like 5:30. I spilled TPN all over me. Me just being spastic. Well, not spastic, but clumsy. I'll say clumsy. I use that word. But anyway, I am really tired, so I am about to take off all of these scrubs. This is my last pair of scrubs. So I'm about to throw everything in the washing machine, hop in the shower. I don't think I'll eat anything because I think I'm pretty good right now. Lay this body down. One more night to go. All right, so it is currently 6:08. Let me just throw this away. I ordered McDonald's like 5 hours ago for something to eat because I've been really doing bad overnight. Been getting snacks at the vending machine, and I really need to cut that out. What I've been trying to do is not eat overnight, because I don't know, I don't really think it's that good for me to be eating so late, even though I'm up and about. I don't know, I just don't want to train my body to be hungry at that time. That's just sticking on out. So anyway, so probably just got my almost 2 liters of water with me that I'll be drinking overnight. This time I'm gonna actually drink the whole thing. I was pretty diligent last week, but this week around I haven't been that good with drinking all of it. I've just been getting snacks to replace it, which is not really good because those snacks are expensive in the vending machine. They're really expensive and they're really not good for me. But that's what I'll be drinking overnight. No spending at the vending machine. And I am off and on my way to work. Not off, but I'm on my way to work. I usually leave right about now. So I will see you guys there. Again, I won't be able to show you actually the unit. Because of course patient confidentiality and HIPAA. But again, after I get home tomorrow, these just won't stop sticking out. But after I get home tomorrow, I'll kind of break down my days for you guys, and let you know what's been going on. And then I also have to make a video about when I first started, because I was a PCT first starting out, and I switched over recently, I believe in May, to an actual nurse tech. So I got hired as a nurse tech, but they didn't really have a program for the nurse tech, so I was doing PCT work. But now that they actually have a program for us, I'm doing something completely different than I did as a PCT. So I'll break down how I filled out job applications, how I got the job, my interview, and what I actually did for the job, what my work schedule looked like, and balancing that with school, well, the end of school. Then I also have to make a video about school. So it's 2 more videos for you guys, 2 more things that I think you guys will be interested in, especially those who are going through nursing school. So be looking out for that, and I gotta get to work. Bye. Hey guys, so I made it to work. I am here a little bit early. I usually have left about a couple minutes ago from my house, but I need to drop them down at the post office. Hopefully they give me my money back for it, because today is the day that I was supposed to have it by at the post office. But of course today is Saturday, so I'm not sure if the post office is gonna mark the day that I dropped it off today. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But it's gonna be returned anyway, so if they don't give me my money back, then shoot, I might as well tell them to send the product back. But I made a video on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post it, because I mean, it's like a makeup video and I'm not like really a makeup person, although sometimes I can be. But we'll see. I might post it, but there's gonna be a lot of editing, because I'm pretty sure that video, when I filmed it, was about like an hour long. So I might just do part 1 and part 2 of it. Part 1 of like me unboxing it, and then part 2 of me like actually using the products. So we'll see. But anyway, so what I do now is I am a nurse tech. So what that means is, well, let me start by saying this. First, I was originally hired. I was hired as a nurse tech, but I was basically doing PCT or CNA work. And I'm not sure if many of you know, but PCT and CNA work is pretty taxing, and it's a lot of work, especially depending on what floor you're on. I'm in the ICU, so the most I take care of is like 12 patients at a time. But if you're like on like a med-surg floor or something like that, you might be taking care of 20 or so patients at a time. So it just really depends on what floor you're on, how many CNAs y'all have, and things like that. But I wasn't really learning a lot as PCT, because I couldn't stop to ask a lot of questions, because I had my own job to do, making sure all the nurses were taken care of, all the patients were taken care of, and that the floor was still like clean and everything like that. But I started in, I think my hire date was like March 28th, and I traded over to the actual nurse tech program, I believe in May. I believe it was May 22nd. Yeah, I think that's what the date was. So my hospital didn't have a nurse tech program, so they made a new program. Sorry y'all, my hands are shaky, and I'm trying to find like good lighting so that y'all can see me. I have like a stand right now for my phone, but let me turn this way. So anyway, so we had a new nurse tech program that they implemented, and now, so instead of being a PCT, I am strictly a nurse tech. What I do is I shadow nurses. So each shift, I shadow one nurse. And because I'm in the ICU, I have 2 patients, like the same as that nurse. It's basically as if I were in clinicals. I can do nursing skills, shots, medications. Just the other day, I inserted, I did a straight cath for one of the patients, and he wasn't actually my patient, but the charge nurse called me over to bladder scan a patient, and then she let me straight cath. That was my second time actually straight cathing a patient, and both of them were male, which is easier to do. I thought we were almost gonna have to straight cath my female patient, but she ended up starting producing urine, which was so great and amazing, because nobody really wants to be straight cath, and I mean that introduces infection possibility to the situation. So if we don't have to, it's perfect. So just as we gave her time to finish sleeping, because she hadn't been sleeping that well, the next time we went in, we saw the urine suction higher than it was when we went in that first time, and thought that we may have a problem with her producing urine. So that was awesome. So normally, well, in the beginning, I would go to the charge nurse and they would pick a nurse for me to shadow. But since I've gotten more comfortable with everything and the charge nurses have gotten more comfortable with me, I'll just kind of scope out the patients in the different ICU units that we have. We have a neurocritical unit, we have a surgical critical unit, and our cardiac critical unit is being renovated. It's almost done. NCU is brand spanking new, so it's being remodeled. CCU is being remodeled after NCU, and it's almost done. So right now all of our units are kind of mushed together in their purposes. So we try to keep neuro with neuro, and pretty much the overflow goes to SCU. But yeah, so I kind of just scope out the patients and then ask the nurse who is coming on for that shift if they wouldn't mind a shadow. So yep, it's pretty much what I do. So I get to look at them chart and everything like that. There's a bunch of learning that is happening or so than if I was just doing PCT work, which is phenomenal. I really, really, really enjoy my work. And at first I started with PRN, but technically I'm still PRN, but I pick up full-time hours just because I love it so much. Ever since I started working at the hospital, I just kind of fell more and more in love with nursing, and it's become like very, very apparent to me that this is something that I want to do, and this is something that I was made for. So, but it is 6:22 right now. So I usually clock in around 6:30-ish, whatever. But sometimes I clock in a little early. And because I got here early, I don't want to keep sitting in my car, running gas. Because, I mean, it's a little humid here in Louisiana. So, I'm going to let you guys go. And we'll see what happens tonight. I try not to give too much information, of course, because of HIPAA, but also enough information so that if you guys are interested in your nursing school and you want to go out for a nurse tech position, you see that there are a wide range of things that you can do, that you get to do, that you get to learn while you're in nursing school. And I think it's very beneficial if you can at least pick up like one shift a week or one shift a month or stuff like that. So it just depends on what the pay is near you, what the time requirements are. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out and go clock in. So I see you guys. I was about to say tonight, but technically it is tonight. So work overnight. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, so I just got home. I'm sorry y'all, my scalp itches. I need to put some more oil on it to kind of keep it hydrated. But I am back home. Shift is over. I have one more night to go. So I'm just about to set up my bed, take a shower, and lay on down. Usually, I have like a couple hours to kind of chill out, and then, have to get back to sleep, to make sure I have adequate sleep to make it through the night. So, last night, we had 2 patients that seemed like they both had kind of like a little bit of dementia or something going on. But they were cool and fine. Not too much of a worry to take care of. No, I don't get to show much when I am working, but that's the life of healthcare. As you can see, I'm kind of tired. But I love what I do. I love it, and I love being able to participate and do some skills that I've learned. Like my nurse, she had me go in there and do an assessment, and she had me doing of course this is my second time working with her, so the first time she was in there with me while I was doing it, but of course because she saw that I was competent in doing it, she let me do it by myself this time around. And of course she did her own assessments and things like that, for things that she specifically needed to lay her eyes on. But she told me to go into the patient's room, one of the patient's room, and look at the find his peripheral IV sites, and just to check them out and make sure that they were okay. So I went and got some flushes, found the IV sites, looked at and the patient was sleeping while I was in there. So I kind of just touched around and watched his facial expressions to make sure that he wasn't feeling any discomfort or anything like that. And then I unclamped them and flushed them because those sites weren't being used. So I flushed them to make sure that they were still able to be used and weren't clotted off and needed to be removed. So, and then I kind of watched as I flushed to make sure that there was no infiltration, that nothing was like bubbling under the skin, that the catheter didn't kind of go through the vein and everything was leaking out. Making sure that there was no redness or anything like that. Also still watching him to make sure he's not in pain, and that the flush wasn't hurting him. So I did that on both sides. So that was fun. We waited till the morning to give him his bath, because as we were moving him, he was a little his blood pressure and stuff like that kind of spiked a little bit. So we tried to move him as little as possible to not disturb his blood pressure and his heart rate. So we waited till pretty much last minute to give him a bath. He can at least rest overnight. So, but everything has been really, really, really nice so far. And like I said, it just depends on which nurse that I'm with and how comfortable they feel with me doing things. So some people will just prefer to do it themselves, which is not a problem for me because I'm just happy to be there. And with being a nurse tech, I kind of really, really assist them and am learning things as I would if I was in orientation with them. It's basically like an internship or externship, whatever you want to call it. I'm really, really enjoying myself, and I didn't think I would enjoy it this much. But to be honest, I didn't know that I would get the opportunity to be like an actual nurse tech. I thought I was just going to be a PCT. So I didn't think much of it. I didn't really think that I would love it as much as I did. Even as a PCT, I just loved being in the hospital setting. This was my first hospital job. I'm just in love with it. So I put in my resignation at my other job, and yep, I'm gonna be doing this full time, or at least full time right now. I do plan to work full time while I am doing my one class for next semester. That's another video that's coming soon. I am repeating my second semester, not all 3 classes, but 2 classes. I'm in one class right now for pharmacology over the summer. Actually, my final is coming up, and then I'm retaking nursing 2. So yeah, I'm gonna put out a video about that. Everybody goes through nursing school at their own pace, and it's each's own journey. Not everybody gets through in one quick swipe. So this is my journey. I'm sticking to it. I'm grinding it out, trying to get through it, because this is definitely what I want to do with my life. This is definitely what I want to do. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. There probably will be a lot of videos like this, like a work week in a life. And I'll probably do like a full week in the life when school starts and everything like that, so you see what's going on and when I get to spend time with Taylor, when I study, and how I'm managing work, because I know that was something that I was interested in. How can I manage work and also nursing school, and then still having kind of like a social life. So we'll see how everything pans out, but I definitely enjoy making videos for you guys. We both do, me and Taylor, and we plan to continue to put out more videos. But for right now, I am going to go ahead and get in the shower, get some sleep, because got one more 12 hours. All right, see you later.